Alright, so tonight is hopefully the final test of our fermentation control system before we're actually ready to brew beer. The fermenter on the left here is set up and connected to the chilling system. So you can see the coil runs in through the top up here and then is connected back to the feed and return loop there. The loop is connected by the PVC pipe that runs to garden hose down into the cooler where our chiller pump is. I would have been done with this about an hour earlier, but we had hard pipe there, and the threads on the top of the pump got damaged, and it popped off while the pump was running, spraying water everywhere. So I've redone it now to use some garden hose and then a coupler here that gives a little bit more flexibility, allows us to get into the cooler and check the cooling fluid, make sure everything is all right. You can see back here is hooked up to this piece of Cat 5 cable is our sensor for the cold, and behind it is the air conditioner that's running the fins inside. Down in here you can see a little bit, the blue hose is our return, the little pump is a circulation pump, that's the chilling fin, and there is the circulation pump. Also, back up here on top of the big fermenter, you can see another thermocouple going in at an angle that runs down just about into the dead center of the fermenter, so we're going to see how that is as a reporting location to see where the temperature of the fermenter is. And then the control box is right here. This is running a modified version of FermControl using BrewControl hardware. You can see that we're looking at our cold loop right now. The current temperature on the loop is about 62 degrees and we're headed for 43. So we'll change this here and scroll up to the top. That's the summary screen showing our ambient temperature is 80, our cooling loop is at 62, and our zone number 2, which is this fermenter, is at 77 degrees. We turn down 2 here, we'll see the zone 2 is 77.78 and fluctuating between 78 and 89 degrees. Headed for 50, cooling is on, and it's got a ½ degree temperature variance there. So that is basically our fermenter, and right over here we can see we've got a sample port so we can get gravity readings a lot more easily than trying to get into a carboy with a wine thief. And that is it. Hopefully tomorrow morning this fermenter will be frosty cold and we will be ready to start brewing beer.